there, welcome to This Ohio Farmhouse. We just got our package of garlic. Our family is planting garlic for the first time together.
Right, neither one of us have ever done this before, and so we ordered ahead of time, but I don't think it's too late for you if you wanted to go ahead and place an order. We are in Ohio, and so our planting time is really happening here in the next week or so. We need to get these in the ground. So we ordered from a company that's called Keen, which is located in Wisconsin. So we've got our garlic and we got the packaging instructions, or the unpackaging instructions, I should say.
We have to open it right away so it can breathe.
Yes, it needs some air. So we've got, these are German extra hardy.
Nice.
These are Music, kind of a fun name. And more German extra hardy. So we're splitting these up between our two families, and we are going to get started planting. So if you've never planted garlic yourself, we'd love for you to join us because we are just learning ourselves. We're going to be reading the instructions that they give us and getting these in the ground for the very first time.
Do you like garlic?
Okay, I'm just leaving my house, headed to Johanna's. It's just a couple-minute drive down the road, and we're gonna get to work. I'm gonna show you a really cool road that's by our house. There aren't any houses that are on it, and so this is where the kids like to come and ride their bikes and such. Not very busily, very much traveled, so. Joanna and Chuck's property is separated by a road, so we're crossing the street. Their garden is over here. Turn around and show you. Okay, so we're actually going to a bed that this past year had tomatoes planted in it. So you don't want to plant this where you already had garlic necessarily, or where you had onions planted, or anything that's in the same type of family. So we're going to a bed that they've cleaned out, and
No, we haven't. I thought you did that.
I've got it edged. I edged it.
Okay, they forgot to clean it out.
Hold it.
Back up the truck. That's right, there's not much to do.
Yeah, I thought.
It's about gloves. This was exciting. If you need any
Nice.
gloves, this is the time to get them. They're all on clearance. Mine all
Yeah.
had holes in them.
Yeah, my boys
That was
wear
exciting.
them for things and then they get lost. So, yeah.
Mine do, and then they leave them out in the sun and they get like crunchy, which is always awesome. But mine
Yeah, we still have some peppers left, but they do look good. I gotta figure out what to use them in so I don't waste them. Yeah, we can use this garlic for a lot of stuff. Cook.
Alright, I'm gonna start getting the garlic out and get it ready. We have long neck varieties because we are in a colder climate. If you are...
Hard neck.
What?
Hard neck.
What'd I say?
Long neck.
Alright, so I'm gonna start opening up our garlic and getting it ready to get in the ground. We have hardneck varieties which are better for colder climates. So we're in Ohio, obviously, and so these will do a little bit better at producing here. You can try to put soft neck varieties in the ground, but they don't have as good of luck. Okay, so these cloves are huge. They are a really large variety that we chose, and we did that purposefully. They're a bigger clove altogether, but there's less of them. So we're actually going to start putting these in the ground, but they have like this little film skin on them. You do not need to take that off in order to put them in the ground, but you're going to, if you look at the clove closely here, this part right down here is the root part, and this is the top, and so this needs to be pointed up. The root system is going to be pointed down, and we're going to put those in the ground about 1.5 inches or so into the soil, and then as we get it, we are going to add leaves as mulch onto the top and do that about 4 inches thick. Okay, Chuck made this awesome little measuring stick for us.
So it's every 7 inches.
So this is every 7 inches that we're going to plant. So let's dig down. Okay, I'll just keep digging holes and you can put them in.
Don't forget, you're gonna put stuff on top of it too.
Yeah, we're gonna put mulch on it in the later fall here.
I can't believe how hot it is still.
I know.
This isn't normal. It's like halfway through October and it's, what, 82 degrees or something today?
Yeah, nuts.
We did have a fire last night, regardless how warm.
It does cool down at night, which is nice.
Still pretty warm.
I dig that a little
was
bit
fun.
deeper.
We did nothing but have fun yesterday, which was well.
We did. Yesterday we went
We
to
needed it.
a festival, which we decided was really not that fun. It would have been really fun if just Joanna and I had gone, but we decided to take the kids with us, and apparently walking around and seeing craft vendors was not really their cup of tea. They weren't so excited about it.
Next year, no kids.
Yeah, next year we'll go by ourselves, but we hadn't been there in, I don't even know, 10 years probably, 8 years. It was the last time that I had gone to this particular festival, and so I vaguely remembered what to expect. I thought it would be a fun fall day for the kids. I'm not sure they were totally sold. Everybody was super tired and they slept in. Your boys, they said they slept in this morning too.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen them so tired. They were begging to go to bed and they never do that. Never.
Hey, what are we doing with
All right, I think we're done with the garlic. So we're gonna go cut the lavender back.
Yes.
The next plan of attack.
We're gonna do
So-
the lavender. It'll come back a lot nicer next
Yeah,
year.
so we
if
just
put
need
it
to
back.
get I think like 4 or 5 inches tall.
Look how amazing their porch is though. They just rebuilt this whole thing. I think it's so
I'm
cool.
loving it. I do, I love it.
Just have to finish up those last bits.
Yeah, we're gonna paint the bottom, stain the bottom here in the next couple days.
So they actually lined the entire front of the porch here with lavender in the spring, and they were really tiny. I can't believe how big they got.
Just in the last
In one-
month.
yeah.
I kept thinking, is it coming? Is
It's
it
kind of sad to cut them back, but I know it's for the best.
Yeah, they'll come back better. They'll get really, what'd they say? They'll get really lengthy and then
Well,
they'll just spread out too
Well,
much.
do you want to try to save them and dry them or something?
I did do some already, but I might do more. I have some hanging in my kitchen.
I mean, I totally think you should.
Yeah,
you can.
for sure.
It's so easy.
they do this with hedge trimmers.
Oh my God.
Like when there's this much lavender, they'll have like electric or gas hedge clippers. Look at the bumblebees
Well,
on
maybe we
it.
need to do that because it's gonna take a while.
You're making the bumblebee mad.
Aw.
Like,
Sad.
get off my lawn.
What?
It's so good.
Oh, so good.
What it would be like to be working in France as lavender harvesters.
I can handle it.
At 10 minutes in, she can.
10 minutes in.
Days and days.
So glad Jenna could come over and help me out in between kids napping. It is really super nice to be right down the road from each other, which is what our plan was when we moved over here from the small town that we lived in. So we'll be going back over to her house later to help her with garlic and whatever else she has going on, because she has the harvest party coming up. So we're gonna help her out
this
with
weekend. I have a whole list of stuff that I need to do.
that. Yeah, her kids have been working diligently, maybe. No.
A little
Cleaning
less
everything.
than diligently. I wish it was diligently.
Yeah. There's a lot to get ready for.
Yeah, we're just trying to get it cleaned up, make sure that we still have to like make games and get all that ready and food and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So I want to make sure that the cleaning and the mowing and all that stuff is done
Yeah.
ahead of time, so that the last few days, I guess, I have time to do the rest.
Maybe you could use some of this lavender for like the table.
Yeah, we need to come up with something. We had no
We love
idea it
it.
was gonna make. I mean, we knew there was a lot of lavender, but
There's
this
a
is
lot.
a lot of lavender.
I'm like, we shouldn't let this go to waste.
So
What can
yeah,
we
we
do
need
with
to
it?
come up with something to either make ourselves, or maybe we can sell some, or
Yeah.
so get our
See if
brains
anybody
working.
has any ideas, ask them to.
Yes.
leave it.
Yeah, if you have any ideas for what to do with the lavender, let us know. If you have a good outlet or good source for, I don't know, for selling it, or a good craft idea, we're up for whatever.
Thinking like a little drawer sachet or something. to make-
I mean, it smells.
It smells so
I wish you
good.
could smell it, because it's like, it's the best. I just kept smelling it while we picked it and cut it
Yeah.
off.
So good.
All right, well, I think we're gonna head back over to my house, finish up there. We have a little bit more to cut here, and then we will catch you next week on This Ohio Farmhouse. Thanks for watching.